What's good, my peoples? Flash Speaks back, man. Another video. We had to go live tonight, man, because all day I've been watching the radio, or listening to the radio rather, and watching shows, different clips from shows, everything from Speak, everything to First Take, all these different places, and everybody is just talking real crazy about the Eagles, and I don't understand it. We only had 1 week, week one, and people already feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are just going to continue what they did yesterday. These are the types of things I'm hearing. I'm going to bring on my man Solo Elm as well, because he had a number of things to say about this, right? Like, I don't know, am I tripping, or is that really what I'm seeing? A lot of people just feel like the Eagles just, despite the fact that we went up there and scored 34 points, despite the fact that Jalen Hurts had one of the best games that any quarterback had all weekend. I mean, even with the couple of turnovers. Despite all of that, the fact that it's hard. You in Brazil on a terrible turf playing against a really good opponent. Opponent many people thought the Eagles wouldn't be able to beat. If the Eagles are anything like they were last year, they're not going to beat that Packers team. I don't care how you look at it. The Philadelphia Eagles last year, at the end of that year, couldn't beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Couldn't beat the New York Giants. Couldn't beat the Arizona Cardinals. That team ain't beating the Packers, who, by the way, destroyed the Dallas Cowboys. Right? So those are the things that are kind of confusing me. You know what I mean? Terrence Watson, they already trying to push off CC. My man, I feel you, bro. But this particular stream, now, we gonna get to CC, whatever. But this particular stream, we address the Philadelphia Eagles issues, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Jared, yeah, what's happening is, everybody's acting like the Eagles just weren't impressive that night. Like I don't understand, right? We got Colin Cowherd on his show. He put the Eagles at third in his power rankings after the Kansas City Chiefs and after the San Francisco 49ers, right? That's what he did. But he had Nick Wright come on there and just try to tear the whole thing down. He talking about, but the thing about Nick Wright is he's always kind of hated on the Eagles, ever since I can remember. Yeah, he said Hurts choked. How Hurts choked? Bill, hands on. What's going on, bro? Yeah, appreciate you. Gotta keep doing it. Gotta keep moving. Are you there, Solo?
Yeah, I'm definitely here.
Okay, all right, yeah. So, listen, I want you to air out what you've been going through, as far as what have you seen people talk about the Eagles?
It's the reality to it is it's a damn shame that it's too much to ask media, whether it's Philly media, national media, to just be unbiased in your opinion. You understand what I'm saying? And know what you're talking about. That's all I ask. Because if you're going to be unbiased in your opinion, if you're going to criticize Hurts, that's fine. But I need you to be the same, just have that same energy for all quarterbacks across the league. Because in that Green Bay game, Jordan Love almost threw two other picks after that. He almost threw a pick six. That was in the hands of the guy, and he just dropped it. So don't bring up and say, "Oh, well, Hurts almost threw those other interceptions." Everybody, all quarterbacks go through that. It's the first game.
Right,
It's the first game of the season.
Right, that was my thing. Like, now I get it. Those first two drives were ugly. Ain't no doubt about that. I mean, he turned the ball over. But after that, once we settled in, we saw the reality that the Philadelphia Eagles offense is just going to be too potent for anybody to stop. Like, they just going through Green Bay like butter once we settled in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all right, now what I want to do is I wanted to show a couple of plays people were talking about. Now I'm going to go do a whole video on it, tomorrow. That's coming up. But one of the interceptions that Jalen Hurts threw, first of all, most of the interceptions he throws them trying to throw to who? AJ Brown usually, right?
Yeah.
That's just two thorough players trying to make. I'll tell anybody they just trying to make a big play right there because they have some type of connection that they know. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it isn't. Now I get it. At the end of the day, it's a bad decision because it's a turnover. But like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like they go a little bit overboard with Hurts. Now today on WIP, I don't even know why I listen to them, man. Like I can't stand those guys, man. They had the little weasel Elliot Shore Parks. He comes on, and he just think he can just pick Hurts apart. And this dude, he making points that just let you know how much he just doesn't understand anything about the game of football. Like he said, he's just trying to point out this idea that Jalen Hurts has this horrible arm. That's all he wants to do. Like he and Ike Reese are going back and forth. And Elliot Shore Parks is trying to say that he actually liked the decision Jalen Hurts made to throw the ball. But he's saying because he's limited in his arm strength, he doesn't have the arm to make it. That's the only reason that it was
Mm,
bad,
mm, 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 mm.
right? But this is what I'm saying. Like, so Ike Reese is trying to keep him on point with the whole thing. He like, no, it's a bad decision. It ain't just his arm, but this is the type of thing Hurts deals with here. Um,
This is what I'm saying, right? How do he know? What metrics is he going by to say Hurts ain't got the arm strength? Because when Hurts came out in the draft, him and Justin Herbert had the same arm strength. They had the same throwing power. And Hurts benched 600 pounds. How can you bench 600 pounds but don't got power? I'm trying to figure this out. Can somebody help me understand? Like, what are you talking about? He don't have arm strength. What do they actually mean?
I don't know. I know he led the league a couple years ago and passed over 20 yards, so it's strong enough to me, you know. Um, but I don't know. He doesn't throw the fancy sidearm passes that people like. They like a 6'5" quarterback to throw sidearm. That's what makes you better. He talked about he should have thrown 5 interceptions. Now that is true. That is true. He could have thrown 5. I'm not denying none of that. But he acting like Mahomes don't have those close calls as well. He just does. Anytime you have a quarterback that tries to do off-script stuff, you always run that risk. And yeah, maybe when we look back at it, but the thing about it is there's no reason to keep harping on it. We are almost at Wednesday right now, and they're still talking about that as if like the Eagles aren't just going to come after the game and then on Monday or Tuesday, whenever they get back to the facility, they're going to go over film. They're going to look at the whole entire game and break down every single mistake. So they're already on it, right? These guys, man, they like to just sit around and just bring all of this negative energy to the whole thing.
No, they just don't like Hurts, or
Agreed.
they get a lot
Right.
of callers to call up to the show disagreeing with them because of that.
Yeah.
Everybody know that if you live in Philadelphia, the quarterback is a lightning rod. They did the same thing with Cunningham. They did the same thing with McNabb. They did the same thing. They ain't do the same thing with Wentz until the end of his career. You see
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they always criticize the quarterback, but they don't know what they're talking about. That's the problem.
Exactly. Said that like that's just a hot take thing with those guys. Said damn near all quarterbacks have one turnover worthy plays. Dog, the goat Michi 01. Yeah, I agree. That's true. Week one, you trying to work out the kinks. I always say by week 4 is when you're going to see what you have in a football team. Week one, I mean, listen, man, I'm happy to get out of there with the dub. That's the main thing. And come on, man, there's 16 teams that's happy on Monday, and then there's 16 that aren't because those 16 ain't got no dubs. So like, I ain't trying to hear it, man. Like,
But like you said earlier, if you pick the Eagles to lose, I don't want to hear nothing about how they won. Because you picked them to lose. The fact that they won, you should be happy with that. I don't want to hear you picking in part well how they won. I didn't like them. No, I don't want to hear all that. They beat the same team who destroyed the Cowboys in the playoff. They destroyed the Cowboys. It wasn't even close. And we put up damn near 40 on them with 3 turnovers. We put up 40.
I got to go over these stats, man. Listen, I get it with the two interceptions, but Jay Hurts was 20 of 34, 278 yards, two tubs. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, once he settled in, he was moving that ball like it wasn't nothing. You got Saquon Barkley, who gave us 109 yards on 24 carries, 4.5 yard average. That's decent. Two touchdowns. Um, Jalen Hurts, 13 carries. That I'm not really feeling. I don't want to see Jalen Hurts running a whole lot like that. Like, there's no need to, especially this early in the season. Now, you get to those big games, we playing the division rival or the division is on the line, then run all you need to run. But like right now, man, with all these weapons we got, just share the rock. That's it. Um, Receiving. Look at this. He spread the ball. Jalen Hurts spread the ball to one, two, three, four, five, six different players. You know what I mean? Shoot, that's
Mm.
play quarterback. He against the blitz, he was what, 6 of 7. Those are the things we're looking at, and those are the things we should really be talking about. You know what I mean? Because coming into the season, we were worried about like how he would deal with the blitz. You know, whether it's the zero blitz or whatever. And the way he was dealing with the blitz early in the game had caused the Green Bay Packers to stop calling those blitzes. So they got scared to call a blitz, getting burnt so damn much. A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 119 in a tub. Devontae Smith, 7 catches, 84 yards. Um, you got Dallas Goedert with 4 catches. I don't even remember Goddard catching 4. You know what I mean? That's how seamless it was. Bartley, 2 catches. Calcaterra a catch. Gainwell a catch. Gainwell had a nice little game right there when he caught that ball, broke those couple sacks. Like, to me, those are the bright spots to talk about. Another bright spot to talk about, bro. We like that. Would you listen? What's your opinion of the cornerback, the young boy Quinyon Mitchell?
Oh, Quinyon had a fabulous game, man. And
Yeah,
I like the fact that he ain't scared. You know what I mean? He had a fabulous game and he's not scared. You know what I mean? Talking trash. I like that.
listen,
Like
I've
this,
been.
he been playing against AJ and Devontae his whole summer. So like he know he been playing good competition all summer. So this is nothing for him.
Mm,
This is easy for him. Big strong AJ and quick Devontae is so he this is cool for him. He good.
yeah, yeah,
Now all we got to do is replace Avante Maddox with Ringo, and we'd be good. Everything will be in the world will be okay. Well, Isaiah
yeah.
Rogers,
But what position was Maddox playing though? Was he was our slot? Yeah, he was our slot corner, right? Yeah,
yeah, slot corner.
right. Yeah, I mean, I put it like this, man. If he's bad in the beginning of the game, yeah, I think he just had a bad matchup. The boy Jaden Reed, I think, was just. But I wonder what are we gonna do with Cooper, man? That's what I'm wondering too.
Cooper was playing a couple snaps in Friday's game. You just didn't notice him. They had him out there.
Yeah,
I called it to inside the
but
birds.
I'm looking for his stats. He ain't recording no damn stats.
I don't think they're throwing his direction. Right.
I mean, a tackle, something. What in the world? Well, if you say he was out there, he was out there. You know what I mean? But wow. CJ Gardner Johnson made a couple of errors. You know what I mean? I believe the defense was solid. Like the first thing I was impressed with was, you know, not allowing Green Bay to get into that end zone after those turnovers. Like, I mean, that shows heart. Like last year, man, that would have been 21 points, easy, easy.
Yeah. Easy. Easy.
We might have found us a linebacker, 15 tackles and 2 sacks. When was the last time we had somebody with a day like that? Come on, man. 15 tackles and 2 sacks? That's monster stuff. Now we got to
I'm
see if
saying
we can
that
keep it up.
the New York Giants fans is burning their quarterback jersey after the show, after the game. So you got to appreciate the quarterback that you got because he's in the top 10.
Yeah.
There's only two quarterbacks that threw for 300 yards this week. Baker Mayfield was one, and Jalen Hurts threw for 275. There you go. Dak Prescott threw for 160, and everybody said he had a good game. He threw for 160. Like Cleveland, once they realized that Cleveland couldn't score, they said, "No, we're gonna run the ball. Like, there's no reason to just keep throwing the ball."
Yeah.
Let
We got
Dak,
we got
Dak,
we got we
let
got
Dak
a
do the
couple
game manager.
got a couple messages here. All right. Alfredo says if you watch the play, you will see Brown slip. If he doesn't slip, I highly doubt that was an interception. Possibly, possibly. That is true. He slipped. That field was horrible out there. That field was a disgrace. You know what I mean? That field was a disgrace for NFL level. This is the second time we got caught up with some damn trash field. Gerard Thomas says, Fulan, if we're playing the what if game, Mahomes should have had three turnovers. Nick Wright, Nut Rise, Pat Mahomes. Yeah, he Kansas City fan. So, yep. Like, you don't mind. I guess because Mahomes wins titles or whatever, but his interceptions don't mean nothing.
Well, you know what confuses me? Mahomes had the same amount of turnovers that Jalen had last year, 15.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out why he don't get criticized
Because
for his
he won the
turnovers.
Super Bowl, I guess that's what they say. I guess.
And Josh Allen had 19 interceptions last year.
Yeah.
Like, it's just amazing.
Yeah, you know Josh going to throw. Ain't no doubt about that. Xavier McKinney has 4 career interceptions against Jalen Hurts. Must be an Alabama thing, but he seems to know where he's going. Yeah, I mean, it was a dumb throw, but yeah, four interceptions is 4. 4 is definitely 4. I can't even hold you. Sporting Page says they hate Jalen Hurts. He never gets positive coverage whenever the Sporting Page tunes in. Yeah, I agree. He doesn't fit the mold of what they think a great quarterback is. So they had that thought of him going back years ago, and it doesn't take much for them to return back to that. He can have 10 beautiful games. Jalen Hurts had one bad game. They go back to, he was that dude from Alabama that couldn't throw. That's just how they deal with him.
If you want to know a Jalen Hurts hater, listen to the lingo. When he say that he got benched at Alabama, then you know that that dude, he don't like you. Why are you bringing that up? Because he won his championship after that, so that don't even make sense.
All right, crazy. So Jared says Nick Wright picked the Eagles to lose. Of course he did. Saquon's recovery fumble was consummate, professional, fundamentally sound, and all that. Yeah, facts. It's good you pay attention to that. That's some detail right there. The Go Michi says one takeaway I have from the offense is get rid of that RPO stuff. I agree. Definitely limit it.
I second that motion.
Teams are in on that. They're in on that joint. Like, teams are in on that. You got to trick them with it or something. C-Falan, that's the stat right there that they will use if it's Justin Herbert. He threw to 6 receivers. That's straight facts, a great stat. AJ Goddard, Smitty Saquon should be get 8 touches a quarter. Get 8 touches a quarter. That way all out playmakers are used. And that allows them not get tired like that. 8 touches a quarter. You mean Saquon should get 8 touches a quarter? Really? Sheesh. All right. Unless you're talking about all of them. Yeah, Zach Bond was wrong about him. Yeah, everybody was wrong about Zach. People were talking greasy, thinking that he was because he got beat. Like I think on one play in the preseason. Like I tell people, man, don't be judging off no damn preseason like that, man. Did
They
anybody
might have been wrong about the Kobe Dean too.
Yeah. A lot of people's hating on the Kobe, no doubt. Press Sports Media, what's going on? What's up, Bill? What's up, bro? Yeah, I saw you out there earlier, man, breaking down that film like that. Prince Sports Media, this is my guy right here. If you want good sports, I know he definitely deals with basketball. You know what I mean? He played ball professionally himself before. Knows what he's talking about. If you want that stuff, especially like on W and all of that, go over to Prince Sports Media. Get subscribe. You know what I mean? The Sporting Page. Jalen sets the standard so high, his mental toughness is why the Sporting Page respects him. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. Giants stakes in Dallas first. Yeah, we're going to just keep that up there for a little bit. We're going to keep that up. At the Sporting Page, what am I cooking tonight? Tonight we are cooking butter chicken tonight. Sporting Page. So,
and let the Giants fans know, don't think we forgot what the Knicks did to the Sixers. Well, in our own arena. Oh yeah, we owe them.
The New York crowd.
Yeah, that New York crowd took over the The Don John,
Yeah,
man.
see,
Oh, we
that would
owe New
never
York.
happen with the Eagles. The Eagles fans different.
Oh no.
You know, man. Eagles fans different, man. Eagles fans different. But yeah, Giants, that's true. Giants, man. I know it's just week one, but Lord have mercy. They ain't looking like we got to worry about them. And Dallas, I don't know what I say about that. I mean, it was a good one for them. I'm just still waiting to see what Cleveland is. You know, I want to give it a couple more weeks. If Cleveland just looks bad 3 weeks from now, if Deshaun Watson looks bad 3 weeks from now, then it's like we know Dallas is just being Dallas beating on a bad team. Um, you know,
Do you think they're talking trash about Joe Burrow in Cincinnati with his bad game that he had?
Joe Burrow's a made man, number one overall pick.
He a made man. See, that's what I'm talking
He ain't
about.
never bad.
If Hurts ever have a game like that, oh man. You
Mhm.
think they're talking about him now with a win and putting up almost a 35 burger? Like, man, can you imagine?
Exactly,
He didn't even got to have no turnovers. All I got to do is lose the game and they talk about Hurts.
exactly, exactly. So we got the Falcons coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a time to feast on them, get some numbers up. It's the time to pad your stats, baby. Yeah. Time to pad your stats.
You know, a lot of people, the media is saying that Kirk Cousins, he really not right off the injury that he had last year, and he don't look like he needs to play because he's not moving well in the pocket. Well,
What,
come on to Philly, we gonna help you move right along.
what was his injury?
Um, I'm not sure. He was out. He was, I think, to an ACL. I'm not
Yeah, he
sure.
was
I'm
out
not
for
sure.
yeah, it was something serious. Yeah.
He was
Well,
something serious.
I don't know if Vic Fangio going.
You out there, you gonna get hit. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I don't think Fangio gonna have no mercy on him. You should already know that.
I
Sporting,
really want to see the defense on a nice
the sporting
surface
page.
without the slippery stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do too. See, Achilles tear. Okay. All right. Thanks for that, sporting page. All right. That's what's up. Let me see. Anything else you got to add about the Eagles?
He said New England defense forced 4 fumbles. Sheesh. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. It's crazy though, man. Cause like I don't get it.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the. I want to see our line play on regular John without the slippery. You know what I mean, because I think Huff could have had a good game, but he was slipping all over the place. Her man Brown was what's your name was slipping.
Huff need to do something because don't nobody ain't too many believing in him.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah, them two they need to do something. Ain't nobody believing in
Well,
them right here.
remember when we got Reddick, he didn't get a second to like the second or third game. People was talking trash. Like you gotta give him some time. Is it like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But what I love about the defensive coordinator is he's going to get pressure. He don't care where it's coming from.
yeah,
The
he blitz.
linebackers, or the safeties. He's going to get pressure.
Yeah, yeah, he'll blitz.
He's not going to just sit there and let you just pick him apart. That's what I like about it.
Uh,
And I always thought that was his scheme, but these dudes wasn't doing it right. They gave his scheme a bad name or something.
mm.
I watched Gannon set back for days and just get picked apart the entire game and didn't do anything to stop it. I think Fangio, he not having it. He not going to sit back and let you just pick his defense apart. That's not going to happen. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heck of a year. This gonna be it, man. This year, like we just got to tighten up, just a couple little things here and there. Come on, man. Like they don't understand what's about to happen. They don't understand it, man. And like as far as Fangio and the defense, like I thought the defense, like I mean, they just gave up some big plays. You don't want to do that.
Take
Definitely don't
away
want to do that.
the fumbles, and they only gave up 23 points. I can live with that.
Yeah, if you
I
look
really
at
can.
points, yeah, yeah,
I can live with that. Like I said, if Green Bay don't score more than 25, we're gonna win the game, guaranteed. Because I know we're gonna score more than 30. I know that this offense has to put up numbers like that. They just how you gonna stop them? You got AJ Brown just destroying your best cornerback, and then you got like Saquon Barkley. Like how you going? Then you got and Jahan Dotson didn't even have a pass yet. Imagine when he get in the game. Like you
Right.
can't stop him. I'm sorry.
Steve Johnson.
All Hurts got to do is just pick him apart. All right, that's all he got to do.
Steve Johnson asked a question. As an NFC East, I guess rival of Washington, what do y'all think of Jaden Daniels? I haven't taken the time to really pay attention to his first game, like to really watch like all 22 type of level of it. But from what I saw, it looked like he has potential. From what I did see.
But his coach said that he ran the ball 16 times. He said that's not ideal. He definitely don't like that. Definitely don't want him running the ball like 16 times is ridiculous. Like, but he a rookie, so you got I mean. But all he knows RG3 got hurt running the
If
ball, so they want him to throw the ball.
he'll see it opening out. Yeah, that's rookie. That's a rookie black quarterback. You don't see nothing opening out. I understand. So he'll go through that a little bit. Um, so, but to be honest, I can't give you a real intelligent analysis of him yet. I got to really sit down and watch him. I haven't really gotten around to the Redskins yet. Let me see.
What I can say is that I don't see nothing in the Redskins or Giants that let me know that they're going to beat the Eagles this year. We might sweep the whole NFC East this year.
Would be nice. One thing Vic Fangio did that I love was the way he disguised coverage as a spread. Yeah, exactly. I agree. And that was a hell of a play by Bond, actually, to force Jordan Love into making that bad throw on that play too. But yeah, that's the thing I've been looking for in a defensive coordinator. Does he assign the proper personnel to the offensive personnel that you're trying to stop? Number one. And then number two, does he know how to put in disguises and different things like that that will confuse a quarterback? Like, if he can do those two things, I could work with you as a defensive coordinator. And I agree. Vic did a good job in that game with those little things. You're not going to like just completely shut down a quarterback like Jordan Love. He's just too good. That offense is too explosive. Matt LaFleur, like he's just too good of a play caller. So like you're not going to just shut him down. But they stopped him from getting in the end zone when they needed to. They did a good enough job.
If you was Vic Fangio, would you bring Devin White back or would you keep Kobe Dean out there?
No, Devin White come back. Yeah.
You bring him back?
Yeah, of course.
I guess you have to. But I like what I see for the linebackers, man. Like I really do. But maybe Devin White, I got to see what he brings to the table. I really do. Because if him and Ball can be on that level, man, like what can you have out there? Like, and I like N'Kobe what he did. Don't get me wrong. I like his recognition of plays. You can't
N'Kobe,
like
I like N'Kobe. He'll still get minutes. He'll still get time. But I want Ball and Devin White. That's what I want. At least right now. Now, if he loses the job, that's different. Uh, do y'all believe we're going to move Isaiah Rodgers to the slot and keep Quinyon? That's what I would do, but I don't know if Fangio is comfortable with Isaiah Rodgers in the slot. That's what I think it boils down to. The good thing about Quinyon is he can do both. He's going to probably be our most versatile corner that we've had since at least Troy Vincent. You know what I mean? Or Al Harris. Um, I ain't even want to go back to Eric Allen. Eric Allen is the best corner we've had that I've seen with my own eyes.
should be a Hall of Famer, but
Yeah, should be. He got to respect all those corners during his time. Deion Sanders, all of them respect Eric Allen. Neas Williams, all of them. Uh,
do you have any views on the Tyreek Hill situation?
nah. The original plan was that he's going to put Quinyon in the slot, have Isaiah on the outside, opposite Slay. And then when we go three wide, right. No. This was the plan. We go with two corners, then it was going to be Quinion and Slay, like in that game. When we go three corners, then Quinion is going to move into the middle because he's versatile enough to play there, and he's going to move Isaiah Rodgers out to the right corner. That was the initial plan. So I don't know what he's going to do because of how when you look at how well Quinion played, you don't want to. It's hard to move a guy from a slot from a position when he's playing that well. So I don't know. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, and he been doing it all summer, so I think they plan on moving him around.
And that's good. You got a corner that can travel. Like so far, I mean, he one of the most versatile corners I've seen. He can play man. He can play zone. He can play slot. He can play outside. That's crazy.
So they likely put him or Slay on CD Lamb when he goes to the slot when we play the Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
So we got the boy Drake London coming in with Atlanta. He the best receiver, top dude they got picked.
Yeah.
And hopefully, and they got that tight end. What's his name? Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. Yep.
Yeah, so they probably put Zach Bond on him to go out the routes, or they might put a safety on him.
I ain't worried about no Falcons. I don't care what they doing. I ain't worried about no Falcons, man. But we go.
Do you think the Falcons got better receivers than Green Bay?
No, but we're going.
Yeah, I don't.
We're going to do a whole pregame, so we'll save a lot of that. Talking about the Falcons game coming up. Probably, since we got a Monday night game, I guess the pregame we have to do Saturday or Sunday. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll schedule it out. But yeah, you wanted anything else to add before I close this out?
No, I ain't got nothing to add. I just wanted to rip the media apart for
Right.
the hate on Hurts. You know,
Yeah.
I was extremely disappointed in that Quentin Michaels show that him and Avante what's his name, Jordan.
Uh, yeah, Quentin
Avon,
Michael and Jason Avant. Yeah.
Jason Avant, yeah, Jason Avant. Like his views on Hurts, like it's just ridiculous. He
Yeah,
got the
a
nerve to
lot of them
say
guys,
who,
a lot of them guys deep down just think Hurts ain't good. You just got
but
weapons
that's just
around
not
him and
true
stuff
though.
like that.
The things that Hurts, like this, is what I'm saying, right? Accomplishments you can't take away that from anyway. Hurts has been an All Pro and been to two Pro Bowls. That means that he's good, no matter what you think. The awards, his accolades suggest that he's a good quarterback. That's all I'm saying. And he got the game wins to prove it. Like I'm just trying to figure out when did he become a bad quarterback? Because he had one half a year that was bad. He was 10-1. When he was 10-1, he wasn't bad. It's amazing.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
really is. It's amazing. Like I don't know. I'm just tired of the BS, man. That's why we had to do this show tonight, so I can voice that.
I feel you.
That's all I had to say, though. You know what I mean?
All right. I just burnt my food over there on the stove, bro. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to hold it together in here right now. About to lose my mind about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix that. And I'm gonna get with y'all people tomorrow. Y'all already know, man. And I think pretty soon we got the Aces that's playing against Floppity Doo's team, Caitlin Clark. And y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be kicking out more content. I might go live for that Aces game because I can't because when Kelsey Plum go out there and just completely school this girl for the third time, I don't want to hear it. All right, she done schooled her twice already. It's gonna be third time she gonna school her again. And I mean, that's gonna keep hearing these excuses. They think I'm talking crazy when I say Kaden Clark, good player, great rookie, not on the level of those top guards. That's just where I'm carrying that right there. So I'll get with y'all all y'all tomorrow. Peace out.